Coming out here for you. Please show some love for a really good guy. Please show some love for Luigi Palmieri.
How you guys doing? Good, good. So as you heard, my name is Luigi. Luigi is actually a Chinese name for, of course I'm Italian, you idiot. Okay, so I'm not Chinese. But I was in love with a Chinese woman once. It was actually pretty serious. There was the talks of marriage. Finally, I told her, listen, I can't go through with it. Things would never work out between us. She begged, she pleaded. She's like, why? You know, what's the problem? So I had to tell her, there's no tomatoes in Chinese food. And she's like, you know, that can't be it. Tell me, there's got to be something else. Be honest with me. What is it? Like, you know what, you're right, I'm sorry. There is something else. You guys got no cheese either. I mean, I love you, but not that much. Because food is important to Italians. We don't do dinner then a show. Dinner is the show. I used to love it when my non-Italian friends used to come over. Oh, it was amazing. First it was the antipasto, then it was the soup, then it was the salad, then it was the spaghetti, then it was the lamb, then it was the fish, then it was the CPR, and so on. We used to have ambulances at my house over all the time. My mom knew the ambulance drivers by first name. They used to walk in with the gurney. Hey, Mrs. Palmieri. Hey, John, how's it going? How are the kids? Good, good. That Haley, she's a handful. What was it this time, Mrs. Palmieri? The eggplants? What? Chicken cacciatore? Poor little bastard. And as the ambulance would haul this poor kid away, my mom would be chasing him at the door. Timmy, where are you going? I'm making cutlets. So I was husky growing up. Husky, for those of you who don't know, is an Italian word. It actually means short and fat. Yeah, but you know what? I don't know if you guys know this, but there's no such thing as a fat Italian. You believe that? There are no fat Italians. Look at my Uncle Tony. He's 5'6", 400 pounds. He's big boned. His wife, a little shorter, a little heavier. She's stocky. Semantics. So I was husky. You know they actually make clothes in that size? There's a husky section. I guess they figured they'd sell more clothes this way rather than calling it the short fat kid section. Yes, ma'am, it's on the first floor, so he doesn't have to walk too much. I can tell he's already breathing hard. It's right this way. And, you know, they made it sound like, I don't think they should have called it husky. I mean, they made it sound so cool. Have you ever seen a husky? It's this awesome, powerful dog. It can pull a sled for days. As a kid, I couldn't even pull a muscle. And they made it sound so cool that as a kid, I used to actually show off about it. I used to go up to the other kids in the store and go, hey, buddy, what size are you? Medium? I'm a husky. And I mean, if you're going to compare it to an animal, for the child's sake, can we make it something a little bit more realistic? Yes, ma'am, we have those pants in your son's size. What is he, a 32 rhino? Maybe a 30 penguin? Let's check it out. So I'm not from New York. I'm actually from Montreal, Canada. Woo! Yep. You don't really care. There's a lot of camping in Canada. Great camping. The only problem is, Italians, we don't do camping. I mean, it's not so much the no toilets or the no heating. It's really the no mirrors that's the problem. And I mean, camping for Italians is a bit of an insult to our ancestors. You know, my parents came to this country so I wouldn't have to sleep outside. And besides, I don't want to dirty my shoes. Let me tell you something. The only reason an Italian goes into the woods is to bury something. And don't ask any questions. My name is Luigi.